Hi guys, Wednesday the 22nd of March 2023. I had a dream last night which I believe to be a prophetic dream. Please pray about it, alright? Seriously. Okay, I'll share with you what I can remember of it. In my dream, I was at the beach and I was talking with some people that hated me. But they didn't just hate me. My twin brother was there as well, and they had a real hatred towards us. They wanted to kill us. There's lots to this dream that I'm sort of forgotten already, but basically I was fleeing from this place where these people were talking to me, and as I was fleeing, sort of running across the beach, there were two big spaceships in the air, UFOs, and those people that hated us were on those UFOs. So where if you can class them as people or demons, aliens, or a mixture of aliens and humans, this is what they were. They hated us, they wanted to kill us, and it's almost as if they gave us an opportunity to run. And as we were running, these huge UFOs, two big spacecraft sort of thing, really, really big, flew directly over us as we were running along the beach. And as I was running or walking, I don't know if this happened before speaking to those beings in that craft or after, but as I was walking along, I looked down at the floor and I saw almost as if it was the gate of hell opening up. I saw it was like a mouth with teeth, and there was fire, billows of fire sort of thing coming out of this gate of hell. And I was running, and it opened up in front of me, and I was trying to I ran over it, but it was there. And then I got to this other part of the beach, and there was standing a Muslim man and Muslims, and they were looking for Christians to kill. Muslims were killing Christians, and we were on the run, and Christians were in terror being hunted by the Muslims. They were scarpering everywhere. I'm telling you, Christians were in terror. This is what I remember of the dream. It's short, alright? Please pray about this. So now my thoughts outside of the dream. First of all, UFO crafts. What I saw in the dream was, even though it was horrific, it was sort of considered as normal. Well, it wasn't normal, but it was people were very aware of these UFO crafts and stuff. And it was it's so horrible, mate. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for us as Christians in the end. So you're gonna have you guys have heard about the Great Deception. I don't know if the Great Deception involves UFOs and stuff, but I've had dreams on it before, and I know that there's going to be UFOs in the end. This is me saying this from the dreams I've had and what I grew up through when I was a lot younger, which I've written in my book, Exposing the Occult. In fact, I'm going to stick that in the description, Exposing the Occult. The link to that book is in the description, alright? It's a short book, but it shows you what I went through and what I believe is still yet to come. Yeah, but the main point of this dream is Muslims hunting for Christians and killing us. Killing Christians, Muslims killing Christians, these UFOs, and the gate of hell. You need to pray about this, alright? And so I was saying, You know, there's going to be like UFO craft and stuff. It's not just natural disasters in the end, but there's going to be all this as well. And you need to be prepared for that, and you need to know this, alright? Yeah. Horrific, mate. Which is another reason why we need to take our community seriously. You know, I've been trying to tell you this for years now. Like, I've really been trying to tell you. Like, we need to be preparing our communities now. We're in the end times now, but it's going to get worse. And you, like, seriously, you really do need to take this on board. Like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not trying to be controlling or whatever. What I'm trying to do here is try and help you to see what is coming. And like I said it before, we will be so grateful for our communities, you know. Because there's going to be, for us as Christians, no law and no order. No law, no order. You know, not only are you going to feel like mentally wobbly and you're not going to be able to cope, like, I'm telling you the truth, man. Like, things that we're used to now, it's not going to be like this in the future to come. Like, I don't know how far off, but not far off. I don't think it's that far off, man. Right? Well, I know it's not. We haven't got long. Right? You know this. I know this. Right? You know, whole civilizations are going to collapse, man. Right? You're going to have the New World Order, the Antichrist system, the Mark of the Beast. Like, this is serious. Right? You need to ask yourself, what are you doing? You need to ask yourself, like, serious question, man. You need to ask yourself, what am I doing? Because you know that the elites of this world are preparing for what's coming. You know the Antichrist system is literally just off in the horizon now. And we've had signs in the sun, moon and stars. There are prophecies coming to pass, like, all the time. And if you're just sitting there and you've got no sort of plan in place, then you need to ask yourself, what am I doing? Because ultimately, if you don't start preparing and putting plans in place to flee to a safe location, have a shelter and survive with other Christians looking after each other, then ultimately you're screwing yourself up. Like, and I'm not being horrible. I'm just telling you as it is. Alright? Even if you don't prepare and flee with other Christians, even at least just have a plan on the go, have some kit ready, have your food ready, know your survival skills. Have a safe location to go to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm being serious with you, man. We cannot, like, all of us, we cannot just be in a place right now where we're just sitting here. You know, we just can't do this anymore. We have got to put plans in place. Right, like, seriously. I can say this out of love, man. You know, when we got, like, UFOs flying around and, like, people trying to kill us, you need to have a plan by then, man. You need to have a location to go to. You need to know how to survive. But we need to stick together. Right? We need to stick together. Like, I'm telling you, man, we're going to need each other. Like, guys, what we got to do is stop thinking here and now. We got to think this is coming in the future, right? We need to be ready for it. Okay? This is why we have the Christian communities. Christian communities did not come from me. Come from our Lord for us, alright? So, Christian community. That means joining a community near you with other Christians. They join you, or they join us, and you start putting a plan in place. Alright? Like the books. In fact, I'll put them in the description as well. So you've got the manual, you've got your planner, and you've got essential survival skills. That's the complete package there within 3 books in the description, alright? That shows you how to set up your community, how to run your community, how to plan, how to prepare, how to get ready to flee into survival, set up a camp, live off the land, survive, you know, with your essential survival skills. Complete package there. That's everything Christian community. Joining a community, working with others, preparing your own personal plan, planning with the community, so putting a community plan in place, fleeing to your main safe location, setting up a camp. Water purification, hunting, tracking, trapping animals, skinning, gutting, processing animals ready for consumption, you know? making fires, many different fire layouts, you know, setting up primitive fences around your camp, running a whole camp, looking after each other. But each person within the camp has their own setup, you know, their own shelters and stuff. But together, collectively, you look after each other, and collectively you move together as one, praying all things through together as you go. Proverbs 3:5-6. Alright? It's not just for natural disasters. These communities, they're not just for natural disasters. It is also, well, primarily for the time of the end, the Antichrist system. When the Antichrist system is here, we flee off grid. Us Christians being hunted and killed. You know, all the UFO stuff, demonic stuff. There's going to be no law, no order for us Christians, which is why our community, again, not just for physical survival needs, but emotional, mental needs, keeping you on a level ground, man, keeping you mentally stable as you go forward, looking after each other, supporting each other, loving each other, and praying all things through together as we go. Like, please try and think of what's coming, and not so much now. Yeah, like, things are bad now, but like, it's going to get worse. You know, you need to bear that in mind. And so, like, join a community. Communities are completely free. They're in the description. Join them, all right? The books are here to help you. I wrote the books, being led by our Lord by dreams at night, visions in the day, and receiving words. This is to help you, all right? They're in the description. Your community is free. Join it. You can go at your community yourself without the books and put a plan in place yourself, or you can use the books to guide you, which they will greatly help you, because that's the whole point of them, is to help you. Use your planner and stuff with your community and write your plans down, and actually get yourself a vehicle, prepare your vehicle. Like, I'm working now on a playlist about vehicles. I haven't released the video to yet. I'm still working on the first one. Yeah, but like, my point is, right, is what is coming is so bad, so horrific, so bad and so horrific. You need to be with a community, and you need to be working together, man, and looking after each other, because we're gonna see those UFOs about. I mean, you can already see them already, like, you know, but like, you know, in the end, it's going to be blatant. Like, that, it's not just going to be the appearance of the odd UFO in the sky. I mean, these ships are going to be blooming hanging over cities and all sorts. Like, you know, like, pray about what I'm saying, man. Right? And Christians, we're going to be hunted. We're going to be hunted. You know, and killed. Read Matthew 24. Pray about this. All right? This is coming directly in front of us. You cannot, like, guys, like, seriously, we cannot just be sitting here and doing nothing. You need to be planning and preparing, man. Like, you really need to understand this, you know? And I'm not trying to be horrible to you. I'm trying to help you. What we want, ideal situation, part of a community, plan in place, prepared, ready to go. Natural disaster happens, or the Antichrist system, it's boom, straight off to a safe location, get that camp set up, we're off grid, get rid of electronical devices like phones with chips and all that sort of thing, so you're not tracked, you're off grid and you're surviving, alright? You're looking after each other, you're praying all things through together, alright? That's where we want to be at. Seriously. Right, okay. Please pray about everything that I've shared with you in this video. Alright? Any Bible verses I've mentioned, you need to look them up exactly as they are for yourself. Alright? Read our Lord's Word. Pray about this video, everything I said. Pray about what's coming. Feel free to grab Exposing the Occult book in the description if you want to. Alright? You've got the manual, planner and essential survival skills, and you've got the Christian communities in the description. Alright? Please take it seriously. Please pray about this. I love you guys. Bless you. You be safe. Catch you again soon.